Here we go. My secret book. My little secret book that I was going to do for the readathon as an extra. And the prompt for this was, You Know Nothing, Book Twitter. So that was read a non-fiction book, and I picked a book, and I'm kind of cheating with this video, because I recorded this ages ago and I didn't put it because of drama, called White by Bret Easton Ellis. I'm a massive Ellis fan, and I'm going to talk about him more in this video, so enjoy guys, let's get on with this. Bret Easton Ellis is a writer who, American Psycho is his most well-known book. He also wrote Less Than Zero, to name but two. He is a phenomenal writer and made a comment on Twitter that a lot of people, millennials, air quote millennials, don't read. I kind of take a lot of his tweets with a pinch of salt because he seems like the kind of guy that's very self-deprecating. I listen to his podcast. I've met the man. He's absolutely interesting. So when he put out a non-fiction book, a lot of people on book Twitter and a lot of people on the book community full stop kind of vilified him for this book. The tagline of White is, White, critic, loved, hated, tweeted, free speaker, I can't even say that word, white, privileged male Bret Easton Ellis, which is, you know, he is a gay writer who doesn't fit the gay stereotype. And on book Twitter and booktube and Goodreads and all these places that people read books, if you don't fit a certain stereotype, you kind of get held up as a bit of a pariah. So let's talk about this. So it's more an autobiography. It's like a set of essays, an autobiography about a man. He talks about his life, his dysfunctional family, his dysfunctional life in many ways, his habits, the parties of the 80s, and also lots of pop culture and music. He's an interesting guy, even if you don't agree with him. I don't necessarily agree with every opinion Bret Easton Ellis has, especially when it comes to Trump. But what I want to say on that is it's still interesting to hear. Even, you can have people with different opinions and not call them haters or whatever. You can have people with different opinions and different takes on a situation. We don't all universally have to have the same opinion. What I want to say is that a lot of this deals, something interesting, I'll jump ahead, and a lot of the interesting parts of this book deal with the weaponizing of homosexuality and LGBTQ plus issues by politicians, by the internet, by people. It's how we have come to a point where we are going after people because what do? You have a lot of, how can I word this? And I'm probably going to be blunt and non-PC. When he talks about it, he talks from personal experience, and I've seen it. I mean, you see it in the book community, which is partly why I think this is quite interesting. White, heterosexual women weaponizing or fetishizing homosexuality to make themselves appear woke. Red, white, and royal blue, anyone? You have a book that is not only extremely progressive, but also interesting. He talks about his life in such a blunt and matter-of-fact way. You feel like you're living these stories with him. Bret Easton Ellis is a writer that, it was when he made that comment. And actually, if you read the article and not just that comment where he said millennials don't read as much, if you read the full article and saw it in context, it's kind of true. Although I think people just saw that quote and I remember one tweet, oh yeah, but Bret Easton, we don't read cis white men books anymore. And you're thinking, you are an ignorant bitch. But that's just my opinion. Not only did it show him, the rich boy from LA, it showed his life, it showed that maybe he's not perfect, and he is flawed, and he is a human being. This book is fantastically written, and one that has just enthralled me since. It's a brilliant book, great writing, interesting. The Audible version, or the audiobook, is read by Bret Easton Ellis himself, and he has a really nice voice. So, there we go. That's White by Bret Easton Ellis. Have you guys read it? What did you think? How are you going with the readathon? And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.